Hello everyone, Ultra7 here once more in Fallout 4, Fahaba, and it's a Vim truck. We're here, well, close to the Recover Martin's Holotapes entrance, so I think it's under the truck actually, to be honest with you. Hey, guardrail. Am I supposed to like crawl through the engine compartment? What's going on here? Is there a cave below me? Oh, right. A sewage grate. Haha! Alright, you just go back to sleep. There you go. Alright, let's see if there's anything down here. Oh, just go straight through. That's neat. Alright, let's head on in. Wow, this is great. I love being radioactive. Let's see, Radix. And I'll wait to take a rat away till after we're done in here. Ooh. Definitely a Children of the Holotapes thing.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
Okay.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, DiMA. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. DiMA, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I. They're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, DiMA. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out.
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Okay. A new path. Adam above, I've lost them. Tectus screams for blood, and the children cheer. I beg for civility, and they whisper, traitor, behind my back. And I'm left to wonder what I might have done to deserve you taking them away from me. But in the back of my mind, I know. Waning faith is an untended fire. Fail to care for it, and it cannot be rekindled. Thus, here I sit, thinking on embers, trying to summon the courage to do what I know I have put off for too long. So I shall step out that door, and when I do, my life begins anew. But for the first time, O Radiant One, its path is not of your hands. Okay. That's not great. Sister Gwyneth came to me last night. She said she'd spent another night thinking, as we'd discussed, but that she cannot unsee what she believes to be the truth, that Adam cannot be real. We talked for the better part of 2 hours, discussing back and forth. I reminded her of the gifts of the island, of Adam's blessing, of the messengers seen by her brothers and sisters, of the family that Adam has granted her, that seemed to calm her, finally, and she returned to bed. But now, dawn comes, and her questions still linger, raise doubts that I have ignored for some time now, and I'm left with my own questions. Is perhaps Gwyneth wiser than she knows?
Excellent.
Taking this mother icon, thank you.
I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the Nucleus?
It's not a transaction, DiMA. Adam requires nothing of us.
Oh. I turned it off. That was so silly. Martin. I have two of them now. Nice. Oh, come on. I completely forgot the name of that tape. No. How annoying. No. Whatever. Let's just go back. You waited for me, huh? That's nice. Okay, so... That's lovely. There's gonna be a storm soon, too. Alright, we got the tapes, so let's go deliver them. Ho ho! I need to rat away. Before I rat away. That didn't make sense and it wasn't very funny. There we go. Alright, let's get on in. Alright, DiMA. DiMA.
What do you think of Acadia, Nick?
Well, living in a scientific observatory wouldn't exactly be high on my list of comfortable spots. That fog is far enough below.
I was talking more about our ideals. Synths as their own way of life. Hiding from what they are.
Kind of easy for you to say that, though, isn't it? You and I, we can't pretend to be anything else.
That just means we're in the perfect position to help our kind. We can be the example in the face of adversity.
I'm not looking to be anyone's example. You help who needs it. It doesn't have to be more than that.
Yeah. Hey, DiMA.
DiMA, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
How should I earn Tectus's trust?
Prove your dedication to the family. Help when they ask. Show that the children and Tectus can rely on you.
Great.
He'll be less likely to suspect one of his favorites. Now, are you ready to set this plan in motion?
How are the preparations coming along with the replacement?
The initial stages have gone well, though the reduced time frame raises some concerns. But he should be ready by the time the deed is done.
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
Okay. Can we listen to this? It's called The Fate. No. Oh, I don't remember what it was called now. No. No, no. No. Oh, there's a lunch key. Nice. Mysterious holotape? What was this?
Well, that settles it. I am 100% screwed. Damn this fog. You'd think a lighthouse would be easy to find, but not in this. Never seen fog like it. Can't believe I let myself get talked into this. How do I know that woman wasn't crazy? I'm starting to think her whole story was some fantasy she cooked up to get attention.
I remember that now.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The Nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
Interesting. Alright, I guess I gotta go play nice with the crazies. Let's go. Alright, let's stab in the stim pack so I feel good. And head for the Nucleus. Wait. What was that mission? We are not doing that. Talk to Zealot Thiel. Okay. There was... Help the children, Sister and Zealot, just High Confessor. Okay. Yes, so let's activate. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll do that other one.
Did you hear that?
I don't know what he thought he might have heard. But whatever. Alright, so...
Cartwheels too?
Yes. God. Let's live in radiation and worship Adam.
I know that you can hear me. Please.
Brother, have you dealt with the heretic?
Could we try talking with her?
Wish it were the case. But the time for talk is past. She's defiled our holy sites and refused the grace of Adam. That demands judgment.
Tell me about Sister Gwyneth.
Certainly never expected something like this from her. Not that she wasn't without her peculiarities, but she always seemed dedicated. She and Confessor Martin, they would spend hours discussing the finer points of Adam's graces, abandoning the family. Something sick has clearly claimed her mind. She doesn't deserve to live like that.
I'm still working on it, Grand Zealot.
Then I will let you return to your duty.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Another child, dead at the hands of Far Harbor.
Yeah, yeah. down. Okay, oh, here we go. This is who I need to talk to. Hello.
Pardon me.
Glory to Adam, brother. You must be the one Richter sent out to the spring. Don't appear you turned into a slobbering goon. So I'm guessing you had a favorable experience. What visions did Holy Adam bless you with?
Slobbering goon? Do people have bad reactions to the spring?
Few make it through the ritual intact.
Wow.
Sort of the point.
So I'm the lucky one.
A vision from Adam is a great honor, not something to be granted to the unworthy. So tell me, what did you see?
So the spring is supposed to hurt people?
The spring shows who's capable of serving Adam and who is not. Clearly Adam saw your strength and blessed you with a vision of...
A woman. She guided me to a small shrine. The Grand Zealot said she was called the Mother of the Fog.
What? You saw the Mother of the... How did... I guess it's not our place to question the ways of Adam.
No.
If there is anything I or the other Zealots can do to serve, all you need to do is ask.
So you're a Zealot? What is that exactly?
We are defenders of Adam's faith, and guardians of the Nucleus.
Ah.
Most were mercenaries or trappers before they finally came to Adam. Though Richter, apparently, was actually a soldier of some rank in his old life, if the rumors are true.
Adam ever grant you any visions?
Sort of. My parents were settlers. Tried to carve out a life for us in the fog. Moved us all out there when I was just a girl. Made do for a couple years. Adam's Veil hadn't claimed the whole of the island back then. But then came this storm. A rad storm. Unlike anything the island had ever seen. Our little homestead didn't stand a chance. I was the only one to survive, thanks to my blessing. Adam's blessing. I wandered for days, living off whatever I could scrounge, drinking puddles and salt water, until I stumbled on a spring. The spring. The vision I had. It felt like it lasted for days. I was back in the storm, but I wasn't afraid. I was in control. When I finally came to, I was in Richter's arms. He carried me back here and raised me to serve Adam.
The Grand Zealot sent me. Tell me what you can about Sister Gwyneth.
Very well. As I'm sure the Grand Zealot informed you.
Calm down.
Gwyneth was once a devoted member of our order, though prone to strange moods. She was well liked by many. The Grand Zealot in particular seemed to have a fondness for her, at least until she turned her back on Holy Adam. It was my duty to find her. But Gwyneth was always clever.
Okay.
I'm ashamed to admit that I failed.
What caused Gwyneth to turn her back on Adam?
I can only tell you what I saw. She was praying quietly, when she suddenly leapt up and began to shout that Adam is a lie. When Tectus confronted her, she struck him with such force that she knocked him to the ground. When she realized what she'd done, she fled. Tectus wanted us to send someone after her, make an example. But at the time it was not his decision. Confessor Martin insisted we wait, hope for her return. Sadly, that never happened, and we gave her up for dead. That was the end of Gwyneth. Or so we thought. One of the acolytes spied her at a holy site, but she escaped in the fog. It was not long after that the blasphemous messages appeared, and we knew it had to be her.
Why not just ignore her? Is Gwyneth really that much of a threat to you?
No, that is out of the question. Adam's will is clear in this matter. Heresy cannot be tolerated.
I'll find Sister Gwyneth.
Then by Adam's grace. I hope that you will succeed where I did not. You should begin by searching the holy sites. Perhaps you'll find some clue I missed.
Oh, fun. Okay. So let's see what the High Confessor needs help with. The Archmeist?
Hi there.
Ah, the latest addition to our little family.
Yeah, that's
Welcome, child. If you are in need of aid, you've come to the right place.
You don't sound so great. Are you all right?
Old wounds. Reminders of a wicked life.
What sort of wicked life.
I was a doctor in Far Harbor.
What?
I fell for a pious man. A man who has since abandoned us. We were chased from town by those upset with our union. I must have angered Adam as well, as he afflicted me with this.
Uh-huh.
Not interested.
Fine.
Thanks, Doc. Okay. What is that, by the way? A glowing blood plaque. Oh, that can't be healthy. Does it want me to go out the door? I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'll head for the marker, see where it takes me. Up a level.
Ware seems so interested in Brother Devon's fast. I wonder if he's thinking about joining him.
What? Zealot
yes.
Ware?
I know he will come. He will be with me. And all glory.
Huh. Interesting. How is this thing being held up, by the way?
Oh, please.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
I'm good. Oh, here we go.